Hey guys, it's me, Vern. I just wanted to pop on here real quick and give you some information about the Thanksgiving race and rebound challenge. I know this is a new concept and I wanted to just expand upon it and invite everyone to join in with us. But I'll give a few minutes. I'll just give a couple of minutes for some people to join if they're available. If not, I'll just join. I'll just jump right in. If you're joining me, if you have a few minutes to join me today, drop down where you are joining from. You can give the city, the state, country, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Go ahead and let me know where you're tuning in from in the comments, and also let me know what kind of lymphedema you have. The last time I checked, it was something like, I don't know, 70, maybe 78 countries. We have members from 78 different countries around the world in the Lymphie Strong Running and Fitness Club. Hey, Pernille. Pernilla. This is a surprise. I didn't plan this at all. I just had been receiving some questions and some messages through email. Thank you for following that and sending me emails. So I thought I would just jump on and explain, what we're doing, why we're changing things up, and hopefully encourage you to join us. So my name is Veronica Cineres, and I am the founder of Lymphie Strong. I founded the Lymphie Strong Running and Fitness Club in February of 2016. So we're coming up on 5 years. This group is almost 5 years old. And, it's been a journey. I think we started with something like 25 people. It's definitely been a wild ride. And in 2017, I created this program. It's a virtual challenge program designed by people with lymphedema for people with lymphedema. So it's called the Move That Lymph Challenge series. And what we do is we dedicate at least 10 minutes of movement to towards moving lymph. Like I said, it's for people with lymphedema or lymphatic disease. Some of you have lymphedema only. Other people have both lymphedema and lipedema. And still others, you have something like Derkham's or lymphatic malformation. So this group is for people. It's a fitness support group for people with lymphedema or some form of lymphatic disorder. So we understand firsthand how tough it is to exercise, especially in the summer when it's very hot and you may feel swollen, your limbs may feel heavy. We understand that. And so what we do is we come together from all over the world, from different countries, from different time zones and different abilities, and we support and we encourage each other through our check-ins. So this particular race, this challenge, for the first time in the history, since 2017, we are focusing on rebounding. So, I think it was in early September that I had this idea. I was like, we're always talking about rebounding and rebound for, lymphatic health and to help move lymph. But we've never actually done a challenge together. And I know tons of you have access either to a rebounder at home or maybe a trampoline in the backyard, or, you've seen one at Walmart or your local sporting goods store, and it's like, what, 25, 30 bucks for a rebounder. So I thought, why not do it all together? It's perfect. I don't know why we hadn't thought of it before, but we decided to do it in early September. And so I'm inviting all of you. And if you don't want to rebound, that's completely fine. If you want to walk a 5K or walk a certain distance, a lot of people will track their rebounding on their fitness their fitness device, you know, like a Fitbit or Apple Watch or a Garmin. Since you're bouncing, it's tracking your movement. And I know a lot of times, you know, I'll track those steps on the rebounder, and you know, sometimes you can really bump up you can go from 10,000 to 15,000 steps fairly easily if you're rebounding. It's amazing. It's incredible. And we'll give you some examples of, you know, like if you're saying, well, I don't know what rebounding is. I'm totally new to this. Nobody's ever told me about rebounding for lymphatic health or for lymphedema. We have a solution for that too. So my good friend, Amy Rivera, who is the founder and executive director of Ninjas Fighting Lymphedema, which is a great nonprofit that helps people in financial need that need lymphedema supplies, garments, or even when they need to go to the doctor. She runs an excellent nonprofit organization, and she herself is into wellness, and she has an incredible journey to share. I think she also has a book coming out fairly soon. She just became an author over the course of the last year. She will be leading this challenge. So every week, maybe even more sessions, depending on demand, she's committing to at least once a week to lead us through a Zoom session with her rebounding demonstration and to share some tips on managing lymphedema. So I think it's absolutely incredible. She's one of my personal heroes in this space. You know, Amy and I go way back. I actually feel like she's a sister to me. She is all about fitness and wellness, and I can guarantee you she will not lead you astray. She's a very compassionate person. So I'm super thrilled and excited to have her lead this challenge. She's just absolutely incredible. So we encourage you to join us. A few of you had a couple of questions about filling out the form. When WordPress upgraded, I don't know, randomly, when you fill out the form, it may not go through. So if you don't get a bib from me, you know, you sign up, you pay $15, and then the form goes through, you send in your information, and I email you back. I get like 3 alerts when you sign up. And so within an appropriate time frame, I will email you back your bib. And once you have your bib, you can start posting. Now you have the option of checking in with, since this is a virtual challenge, you have to participate virtually. So you can check in either on a weekly basis or a daily basis, or however you feel, you know, is most appropriate to your schedule. You know, a lot of us are busy, we're homeschooling, we're doing all kinds of things with work, working from home and stuff. So you may not have the schedule that allows to post daily, and that's completely fine. You just pick your own schedule of when you want to check in. Try not to let 2 weeks go by. I know we get really busy, but, and also don't feel pressured. Like if you see someone posting every day, you think, oh my God, I gotta post. No, everyone is on their own schedule. So don't worry about that at all. Also, some people had some questions about why the form was necessary. That's for your safety, my safety, to know that, you know, this is an actual member signing up. I've never, in the history of running Lymphie Strong for the last 5 years, since September of 2015, I've never shared anyone's personal data or their pictures without their permission. The entire community can vouch for me. If you've just joined this group this week, you can go to lymphiestrong.com/about, and that has my entire story. I have spoken about this group in particular at the National Lymphedema Network Conference in 2019. So I'm not someone who's just, you know, trying to scam anyone, or, you know, like you're going to pay your $15 and you're never going to see me again. You know, I post every day. across all of my media pages, some more than others, you know, depending on what type of content I'm driving at the time or what collaborations I have in place, but I'm not going anywhere. So, you know, it's this program is well established. Like I said, we've been in this group together since February of 2016. We've had this particular challenge series since 2017. We are officially supported by Juzo USA. So we do 8 challenges a year, and Juzo provides a t-shirt for all that complete the challenge. This particular challenge for Thanksgiving race and rebounding is supported or sponsored by the great folks at BrightLife Direct, also known as Support Socks. So BrightLife Direct is an online site where you can go and buy lymphedema garments, compression garments, lymphedema supplies in general. If you don't need garments, they also have bandages. They have all kinds of stuff that you can buy online and then have shipped directly to you. So they're providing 4 prizes. So once you complete the challenge, you'll be entered into a random drawing. You know, at the end, I'll just give them a list of the bibs that completed the challenge, and then, you know, they'll just randomly select 4 numbers out of, you know, a range. And it's really very easy. And then those people will win those prizes. So like I said, I encourage you to join. If you have any questions whatsoever, I know a lot of you are brand new to this concept and you're like, well, I don't really know how to do a virtual challenge. I don't know what it's all about. Feel free to send me an email to MOVETHATLYMPH@gmail.com. And you can also ask any of the members that start posting this week. We have until November 5th is when I'm cutting off the registration, but I may even extend it till, let's see, Friday is the 6th, so I can extend it till Friday, and, you know, you can just, like, watch some of the posts come across and like, hey, this looks interesting, you know, maybe I'll join it. So don't be shy. I'm gonna ask a few people to share their testimonial. We have so many people that have joined these challenges and have reduced. Pernilla Henriksen is one who significantly reduced her leg. She's a moderator, a fellow admin in this group, and she's happy to answer any questions. She reduced her leg through swimming. We also have another person who's Luann Tandy. She's done many challenges this, you know, over the course of the 3 years. And I believe her leg, both of them are unilateral, and I believe that Luann's leg has been reduced to less than a 5% difference. So obviously everyone is different. Everyone is unique. Everyone is different. You go at your own pace. You do what you can. If you are physically fit, you know, what we ask is that you go wherever your baseline is. So if you're here, we ask you just to go a little bit higher, you know, in terms of effort. And if you're here, we ask you just to go a little bit higher. It's about pushing yourself a little bit out of your comfort zone, but not to the point to where you injure yourself or you're not resting. So we'll go over all of that during this challenge, and Amy will definitely share some surefire tips. Pernilla will also share some tips, some very helpful tips. We'll be sharing some before and after photos. Not that we are a body positive group. We are an inspiration group, and part of how the Move That Lymph Challenge series came to be was I'm a multi-generational primary lymphedema patient. So lymphedema has run in my family for over 100 years. My grandfather had it bilateral like me. My father had it and he went almost 25 years without being diagnosed. We were actually diagnosed together, and I was already 4 years in. I have an uncle who just passed away. My dad's oldest brother also had it, and I also have 3 cousins. So lymphedema runs like a river in my family. But in the early 80s, when I was growing up, my father used to pitch. His leg wasn't as big at that time, and he could still fit his left leg into a shoe. And he would wear baseball pants, and he used to play on his softball team for his job. You know, his job participated in a softball league, and my dad used to pitch. He couldn't run the bases, but he was a hell of a softball pitcher. And so early on in my mind as a child, I had this concept where even if you have lymphedema, you can participate in sports and fitness activities. So never, I mean, within reason, don't let people tell you what you can't do. You can do anything you set your mind to. You know, as long as you don't hurt yourself. You pick an activity that you love, and the mental joy and the happiness that it gives you inside your heart will release so many endorphins. It'll make you feel so good about yourself that oftentimes it offsets, you know, any additional temporary swelling that you may experience. And we'll talk about all of this throughout the month. You know, if you're still on the fence about joining, that's fine. You can watch the challenge this time. We have one more challenge sponsored by Juzo for the month of December. So if you're still on the fence and you're like, well, you know, I want to see how this goes, that's perfectly fine. You'll see in real time how our different members are really like a family. We've been doing these challenges all year. I think this is something like our 7th challenge together for 2020. And we're real super excited because, like I said, we've never done a rebounding challenge. So I'm excited to prove this to the entire community that rebounding is cool for lymphedema, and that we have so many rebounders around the world that are doing this for their lymphatic health, right? So, hi Ramona. Yes, you do love the challenges, and thank you so much for participating. You know, Ramona Kleinsmith has been with us, I think, I want to say almost 2 years. And she's absolutely wonderful. She checks in every week. She's done our yoga challenge. She's done she was really active in our yoga challenge, and she's done all of the challenges this year for sure. We're very much like a family, and we see each other through good times and bad times. Doesn't matter. If you need to withdraw for any single reason, that's fine. Send me an email to movethatlymphchallenge@gmail.com. And you don't even have to explain your situation. You can just say, I'm having, you know, I need to withdraw at this time. Your privacy is your privacy, and I will not ask any questions whatsoever. So again, please join us. You'll be so glad and so happy that you did. We've seen so many lives transformed by this program. We've seen people who fit into shoes for the first time. You know, a lot of people, they focus, I want to word this very carefully. You know, a lot of times you'll see fitness challenges that focus so much on weight loss. And we're not about weight loss at all. We're about moving lymph. Because whether you're tall or you're short, whether you're at your ideal weight or whether you're not at your ideal weight, nobody on this planet was born with the lymphatic pump. Am I right? So we all, regardless of our body shape, regardless of our size, regardless of what we look like or what other people think about us, we all have to move lymph because we don't have a lymphatic pump. So if you happen to lose weight as a byproduct of you moving more to move your lymph, then that is an extra benefit. But our sole focus is to move that lymph. That's why we use the hashtag MoveThatLymph. It's because everybody has to do it. It's something that's very near and dear to my heart. And like I said, a lot of lives have been changed. Let me know if you have any questions whatsoever. I haven't popped on this group in a long time, and I really want to give it my focus this month and try to help as many people, new people join us, and new people benefit from, you know, this challenge. So thank you so much. I'm wishing you great lymphatic health. I hope that you are pain and cellulitis free, and send us or drop any comments or questions that you have down in the comments below. It is now 11:21 a.m. Central Time on Monday, November the 2nd. So if you're seeing this on November 3rd at 2 a.m. in the morning and you drop a question, then I may not see it until my time zone, okay? So a lot of times people will see a live video and they'll think, oh, it's really live. And then, you know, I'm asleep and you're awake, and we're like two ships passing in the night. So anyway, thank you so much, and have a great day. Have a great evening wherever you are in the world. Take care. God bless.